this video, I'm going to go out and demonstrate turns around a point. So we're going to come out here, level off at 3,000 feet. Going to do some pre-maneuvering checks. All right, so I'm at 3,000 feet. As indicated on my altimeter, my GPS or Garmin G5 shows a little bit different, but they're not much. Maybe about 2,200 RPM. I'm going to make sure I'm trimmed out nicely. I'm going to turn to a heading of north. Right now I'm a little bit to the east. And I'm going to do my, again, pre-maneuvering checklist. For me, that is kind of going a flow left to right, mixture's rich, the keys on both, primer's in and locked, landing lights, maneuvering lights are on, and my gas is where I want. So, got that all checked out. I'm going to now clear the area, going to do a 90-degree turn to the left. So now I'm going to demonstrate turns around a point. And you do turns around a point between 600 to 1,000 feet above the ground level. I've got a nice tower out here I'm going to descend down to perform this maneuver. Probably going to get, that tower's probably at 600 feet, so we're going to be about 1,600 feet we're going to descend to. Do a carburetor heat check. You want to enter this maneuver on the downwind if possible, and then you're going to roll into the turn kind of steep, not as steep as a steep turn, maybe 20 to 30 type banks. The goal of a turn around a point, it's a ground reference maneuver, is to basically maintain an equidistance or radius around the point. We're not looking to be really tight. Want to be out there, I like to do it about a wing's length when I look out my side window. And just keeping the wing, if you will, on the point. So this is really all about getting comfortable with the wind, getting a sense of the wind direction. So right now I'm on the downwind, a little high, but I'm going to continue down to about 1,700 feet. So there is that tower off my left wing, continuing to descend toward it. You want to be at within plus or minus 100 feet of your altitude and within plus or minus 10 miles per hour on your heading. So there it is on my wing. Drop down a little bit more in altitude. So there that point is on my left wing. I'm not really in a steep bank as I'm a little bit out away from it at this point. I'm going to keep that 1,700 RPM. Or 1,700 feet. And again, the goal here is to be equal distance around it, maintain the same radius, maintain the same altitude, plus or minus 100 feet, and within plus or minus 10 miles per hour knots of the entering speed of the maneuver. Not about doing steep turns here. I'm only banked maybe 20 degrees of bank, might get to 30, but depends on the radius, how tight the radius is. Now I'm into the wind now, so I don't have, I'm doing mostly crabbing, not a lot of banking here. As I slowly turn and it becomes more of a crosswind to downwind, I'll steepen up that turn. Still kind of crabbing out here so I don't get blown to it, because the wind's right to my right. But as I start to make this turn to the left, that's going to be more of a downwind, and I'm going to steepen up the turn. And I'm maintaining 1,700 feet on my altimeter. Actually, it's come up a little bit. Just bring the power back a little if I have to. Airspeed staying pretty controlled, about 90, 95 miles per hour. Every once in a while, adjust the power a little bit if I need to. And I'm somewhere between 10 and 20 degrees of bank angle most of the time for this maneuver. Again, you want to do it 600 to 800, 600 to 1,000 feet AGL. Pretty much it's flying itself, this aircraft. Most of the time my eyes are outside. Occasionally I look in just to make sure the altitude and airspeed are looking good. So I'm popping up a little bit because I got a little bit more of a headwind here. Got to push down a little bit to bring my airspeed up, so I'll just reduce the power a little bit. And I'm kind of crabbing out here so I don't get pushed close to that tower. Now as it becomes a downwind, I'm steeping it up. I add my power back a little bit. Getting a little bumpier out here. Anyways, that is how we do a turnaround at point. I think we can go back to the airport, get a landing or two in.